Today we're going to do a tutorial on a glow around the scope and particles follow it around. Yeah, you usually see tutorials on this, but they always give you videos to overlay on the video, and I just want to show you how to make it from scratch. Alright, let's get started. This is what we're going to be making. Okay, cool. Alright, let's start a new project file. Well, let me just make this a new composition. Okay, cool. What you want to do is bring in your clip that you want, and then find the part where you want the scope. Right about here. Okay, I'm just cutting it for the tutorial's sake. Then we want a composition, new composition. We want to call this our ring. Okay, cool. Then you want to create a layer, new solid. It can be, let's make this square, maybe 600 by 600. 600. Press OK. Take our elliptical tool and double click on our click on a layer and then double click on the elliptical tool, and there we go. Delete this one. It should be a mask. We want to go to a layer, new. In fact, we don't have to do that. We just go to our elliptical tool. Make sure your fill is crossed out. You hold Alt and click on it, and it will be crossed out. Choose a stroke. It can be any color. Let's make it purple, and size. Let's keep it at that for now. And then we make a circle, and try and make it fit the scope if you can. So that's not perfect, but you guys can work on it to make it perfect. Next, we want to create a layer, new null object. Turn it into 3D, because this is what our trap code particular is going to follow around the scope. You don't need a plugin for this. All you have to do is make a keyframe for the position and draw a circle around it. Go one keyframe. Try to draw a circle, and alright, just go one frame preferably if you can. We want it to be fast. And try to go in between the circle itself if you can. That's about good. One more. Alright, now what we can do to make this even more perfect, we can just grab the things, adjust it so that it is inside the purple circle. This way it will follow, the null object will follow around it in the circle. Take this, put it around here. Move this down here. Okay, cool. Put it more in so it starts looking like a circle. Actually move that there. And actually move the null here maybe. Something like that, doesn't really matter. Then you do that. Shit. No. Cool. Let me do that. And that's about right. So basically, if we play it back, we can see that our null object follows around the scope itself, as you can see. If you want to make it longer, copy the keyframes, paste it, paste it. It really depends on how much you want it to go around and how long you want it to be in the video. Alright, let's create a layer, new solid. This can be any color. This is going to be our particular particles. Okay, cool. Let's just size this up. I've got layer, effects, and then you go to trap code, particular. As you can see, it's in the middle. We don't want it there, so we go to emitter. Alt and click on your stopwatch for the X and Y. Pick whip it to the null object's position right here, not this one. This is going to be your X, and this is going to be your Y, and this is going to be Z. This will do both of them. Alright, and now we want to do the Z axis. Position, alt click on the thing, stopwatch, take the pick whip and drag it over to your Z axis, and now we can already see the particles flowing around the scope. Cool. Now what we want to go do is we want to go to the particular, change it to the color you want. Let's say I want it purple. Let's work it on like this. Okay, I want it like purple. Size, that really matters on how big of your video is, so I think 5 is fine for now. Size of random, we want to increase this to about 94 maybe, I don't know, up to you. Laughs over sick, let's bring this to down about 1.5. So that it dies out a bit quicker. Alright, now we get to start playing with it. Let's go to physics. Let's go to turbulence field and effect position, and what will this will do will give it like a 3D kind of feeling. As you can see, when it goes around, it does like a twirly kind of thing. It's a pretty cool effect to use. Where was it? Physics. Okay. Stupid thing. Lost my thing. Physics. Okay, air turbulence field. Alright. Let's go back here. Let's try change the wind X. I want it to go a bit to the left in a way, a little bit. I want it to flow up, so a little bit up, so maybe around about 5. Gravity, keep it on 0. Keep it on 0. That's cool. What else? Direction. Okay, it's all cool. Yeah, so now we got our particulars in our video. Cool stuff. And you can just basically mess with the effects. You got the idea of how it's really done. And what you want to do, just for time's sake on the tutorial, you want to pre-compose all of this. Make sure it's clicked on remove all attributes. Let's call this our ring. Okay, cool. Now I'll just show you create a position. Okay, press P, position, scale. Okay, this is all. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go frame by frame. This is manually size it down till it about fits. Let's go control and arrow key right. this bores you, you can skip it ahead. Well, you get the idea of how it's basically done. And then it's obviously okay, all good. And we can create transparency, create a keyframe for that. Push T to open up the opacity options. Make sure it's on 100, and then just key it out. Make it 0 so it like fades out. And same in the beginning, you can do it like a fade in keyframe. Bring it down. And bring it up to 100. So it's gonna be like that. Alright, there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Subscribe, like, you guess. Awesome, some new stuff in After Effects. So, scope particular in After Effects, done.